You're watching the Manny Fraser Show, where men over 40 learn how to lose fat, build muscle, and dominate life without wasting time on BS.
Bro, I've been a dad for 9 years now, and nobody ever asked me this question. And it might be the most important one. No one gives you the real playbook of being a dad. You get told, provide, protect, work hard. But no one sits you down and says, here's what actually matters when your kids are watching you every single day. The question is this: am I becoming the man my kids need? Or am I just repeating what I saw growing up? This is something I struggle with all the time. I watch my dad. My dad worked his butt off every single day. He went to work, he was an entrepreneur, he started a business, he would go to work, he would work late, he would leave early, and there would be very little talking. And I remember that vividly about my dad. The one thing I learned is that he works a lot. And there's a statistic that shows that millennial dads see their kids way more than their dads did. And I do see my kids way more than my dad did. But it's hard, and I can understand why it's so hard. Because when I'm done work, mentally I'm drained, and physically I'm drained. So now I have to come back in. So because a lot of us are just running on these old patterns and old systems, we end up doing those same things. We work hard, we provide for our family, and we protect them. And we only show up for the big events. And this is something that I struggle with, and I'm working on for myself to be more present. I think about the fact that there's lots of things like you say you live for your family, and then you say you would die for your family. How about you live for them and stuff like that? I'm like, I get it. But the big thing for me is, how can I actually be more involved and engaged and present at the times that they need me? So when I'm home, how can I be home? And so there's a couple things that I've been doing just to really work on. And I'm going to share that with you guys. So the number one thing I've been doing to work on myself is I wake up 1 hour early every single day. And I mean 1 hour early, 1 hour earlier than what I need to wake up. So if I need to be up by 8, I'm up by 7. If I need to be up by 7, I'm up by 6. It's hard. It's very hard. And the main reason why it's hard is because I work late. So there's times I'm in sales. There's a lot of times, and I'm in a type of sales where it's reactive, and it's also account driven. Reactive because I work in a gym, so people can come in when they're not working to come in and purchase personal training. It's high ticket. So we're a single income family. So this is it, breadwinner. And I have my business, gym sales coach, and I do consulting there as well. And I do other things that we do to provide for money. But I get home and I spend time with my wife. It's the first thing I do. We talk about our days, we debrief, what happened, what do I need to be aware of. And then I go to bed around 11 or 12. And then I wake up at 6 or 7. And my kids wake up with me. And the first thing I do is I pick up my Bible. Well, actually, the first thing I do is I take my son to the washroom, and he says he needs to go to the washroom. And then the first thing I do is I pour a cup of water. I pour 3 cups of water. And I video myself on Instagram doing it. The reason why I video myself on Instagram is I'm showing people how easy it is to get water. I get 3 cups before the day starts. You need 10 glasses, which is roughly about 2.5 liters. 3 cups gives you roughly about almost a liter, or just under a liter, 750 milliliters to a liter. Already I'm good in my water intake, right? And I sit down and I'm going through a yearly plan with my Bible, reading it every single day. So right now I'm in Deuteronomy, and then it's Psalms, Proverbs, and Luke's. And I'm just reading through it. And that's my own spiritual development that I've been working on, because I think that it's role modeling that. So my kids wake up and they see that. I'm reframing and reshaping what they're seeing, because I never saw my dad do that. I saw my dad wake up, eat, get ready, go to work. That's it. And then if he did pray, when he prayed privately. I never saw it. So my kids are seeing me. My kids are seeing me meditating on the word, and sitting down and listening and watching and looking and thinking and debriefing and thinking about what it is. And then as it gets warmer, I live in Toronto, it gets really cold. I find it cold, but right now it's getting warmer, so I'm going to start adding the walks back, because I was doing walking inside. But then my son, he started waking up with me, and he wants to cuddle, and I like cuddling. So they know my secret. But I realized at that point, that's something that I've been working on. I'm showing my kids that. And then I help them with their homeschool. We homeschool our kids, so I help them with their homeschool, whatever math or languages they need help with. Okay? So I'm saying this now because I'm saying this is not what I saw my dad do. I'm retraining myself. I'm retraining my brain. This is what I realized, that being a dad isn't about doing more. It's about becoming someone your kids can feel safe with, they can look up to, and trust without question. They're watching me, and I'm showing them they can feel safe with me. They can look up to me because I'm showing them my spiritual discipline, I'm showing them my physical discipline, I'm showing them my emotional discipline, I'm showing them that this is something that you can do. We can do hard things. And they can trust me without question that I'll do it. So it's like, if anything needs found, Dada can find it. If you need to fix it, Dada can try. They know I'm a perfect dad. I'm not perfect. I am not perfect by any means. And I never want to be perfect. I don't think perfection is something that you strive for. What I think for is you strive to be better. And that's what it is. They don't have a perfect dad. They have a present one. And it's tiring, but you can do it. Okay? So I'll leave you with this. Before you go back to work, your phone, your routine, I want you to ask yourself this one question. Am I becoming the man my kids actually need? Am I becoming the man my kids actually need? Am I becoming the man that my spouse needs? Am I becoming the man that the people in my life need? And if the answer is yes, keep joining on your journey. You found the right channel. That's what I'm here to help you with. Hit that subscribe button. I'm building it one thing, one habit at a time. I'm building this in real time too. You're gonna watch me build this. And I got a lot of things happening over the course of the next couple weeks and months. I have another kid on the way. I have a TED Talk happening in May. I got nationals in powerlifting coming up in the fall, and then I'm going to be competing again in powerlifting in the summer. So I got a lot of things happening. You're going to see it. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.
If this hit you hard like it should, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and watch the next video. Don't just get fit, get powerful.